Hello and welcome to this video, 5 signs that you are an empath. Hi, I'm Marissa. I'm an intuitive, an Akashic Records reader, a channeler of all sorts, an optimistic visionary and friend. Today we are diving into 5 signs that you might be an empath. Now, if you aren't familiar with what an empath is, go ahead and head over to my channel and check out that video of what is an empath. And now come back and see if you resonate with the term. I tapped into my spirit guides and they brought through these 5 signs that you might be an empath. So I took notes, or to Marissa notebook, and we are going to dive in. So I'll be kind of reading from my notes and the channeled messages that I received. If you haven't already, go ahead and go over to Spotify to check out the Earth to Marissa podcast. It's where I have real conversations with spiritual leaders for collective expansion. We tell stories of personal growth and development in hopes that it will help you through your own spiritual awakenings. It's such a powerful and potent podcast that brings through such relevant information and just beautiful awakenings. I feel activated each time I interview a guest, so definitely go check that out. And be sure to check out my videos on your clairs. What are the clairs and how can you tap into each clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, all these different psychic abilities. Everyone's psychic and you have the ability to tap into these. Let's see which is your strong suit and which one you can practice and just anchor in that muscle. It's really beautiful to be tapped into your intuition and to your psychic abilities to traverse the earth as a human. But we all know that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So without further ado, let's dive in. So empaths are known as sensitive. This is the number one sign that you are an empath, all right? It's that you are sensitive. You're sensitive in nature, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of the above. You are a sensitive being, and this is not a burden, okay? This is not a burden. This is so beautiful, and this is a gift, right? Let's look at it that way. This is a gift. Your sensitivities are powerful. You are able to feel into other people's bodies, which is wild. You are able to feel into, past versions of self or even other lifetimes through your sensitivities. You are also able to pick up when you walk into a room, you're like, oh, they're feeling this. I feel this kind of energy emanating from her, or you know really well when you are safe and when you are not. And a good pinpoint for an empath is if it's causing you fear and nasty emotions, then probably not the best environment for you, and let's switch it up and put ourselves in environments that are beneficial for us. You can feel it. Trust your feelings, trust that intuition, and trust that sensitivity. It is your strength. Let's see. Oh, you might shy away from public spaces. You might get a little introverted. I know I need a lot of alone time because I'm just a very sensitive person, and I am able to bring it back to my own energy when I'm alone. So you might get overwhelmed in public places. You might get overwhelmed even in just simple interactions because you are able to feel so much. I also have a video on boundaries. Go check that out. Energetic boundaries. That's going to be a big one for you. So the second sign that you are an empath is you're in your head a lot. I was kind of surprised when my guides brought this one through, but it makes sense to me because empaths are tapped into their multi-dimensionality, whether they consciously know this or not. And when you are tapped into your multi-dimensionality, a lot is going up here. A lot is processing. You're constantly astral traveling. You're constantly daydreaming about other places, which might be you just remote viewing them. So you're in your head a lot. And yes, this looks like analyzing, daydreaming, talking to yourself even in your head. We as empaths are able to communicate with the energetic world because of our sensitivities. And so you might talk to your heart space, you might talk to your inner child, you might talk to your body as a way of comforting yourself. And we often do a pretty good job of showing up for ourselves, because oftentimes we need to be alone. And when we're alone, feeling all the things, we are able to show up for ourselves. And this can happen in the head. Yes, you are tapped into other timelines and ways of being. So if you're an empath, if you're a sensitive person, you are able to traverse timelines very easily. You're able to tap into your highest self with ease because of your ability to feel, right? Manifestation, the biggest component is to feel that you already have what it is you desire. And empaths are amazing feelers. So it's a win all around. You're constantly interacting with the unseen through your mind, which is just so true. And it made so much sense when these messages were coming in for the sign 2. Okay, sign 3. If you don't have a grounding practice, you may feel flighty and you feel like you have a lot of energy stored up here. So with the sensitivity, with the constant kind of mind chatter, you're gonna feel kind of like a bobblehead. When people say you need to ground, you're gonna be like, what? How does that, what? And you're gonna feel amazing when you do actually hold grounding practices. If you've ever sat in a guided meditation and afterwards you were like, wow, I feel so calm and grounded now, or if you sit out in nature and you feel very grounded, it's because oftentimes on the day-to-day when you are so sensitive, it's easy to be up in all of the upper chakras. And so you might feel that bobblehead-like sensation, or you might get a lot of headaches. You might have a lot of congestion up here, sinuses, ear problems, even eye situations, because there's just so much energy up here all the time. And it's a good thing to bring it down, to ground it down. I have a grounding meditation if you want to check that out. So yes, that is sign 3. Okay, so sign 4, you sleep a lot. I was also kind of surprised at this one, but it's so true, because empaths and psychically natured individuals, we often sleep a lot. We do a lot of work in our sleep. We are processing, we're recalibrating, we're resetting, we are astral traveling, we are doing energetic work, we are sometimes spiritual warfares, like hitting up the planet and all the bad things. And like literally I've heard a psychic mention that like energetic warriors in their dreams literally have like energy weapons and they're like fighting on the battlefield, and you might be one of these. So you sleep a lot and you sometimes might wake up from your sleep tired because of all this energy work that you are doing. But another big reason is if you are not consciously releasing all of the energy that you feel throughout the day and you're claiming it as your own, you're holding a lot of energy. And when I first started to get into this, I worked with a mentor and she was like, Marissa, you hold so much energy. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I just feel a lot. I just feel a lot of things. And so it's really good to have a regular energy cleansing practice. I also have a meditation and an energy clearing activation. Go check that out. It's under the meditations tab on my YouTube. Do this every night. Even in the mornings, clear from the dream space what you picked up and clear what you picked up from your day thus far when you get home from work, or even like at a festival, or if you're around a lot of people, it's really, really important for you to release your energy. And if you're not doing so, you're gonna get tired. And this kind of adds to the sleeping a lot. When we are not consciously removing energy, our guides intuitively nudge us to sleep, because then they can assist us, and your higher self can assist you in that energy release. So you'll definitely feel better if you do a nightly energy clearing practice and release the energy that you have felt from the day thus far. And also throughout your day, it would be a very good idea to constantly send energy back to its origin. If you feel something from someone else, I send you back to your origin. I send you back to your place of origin, and constantly do that. So sometimes, for example, if I walk into a room and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just immediately got hit with like fatigue energy, like self-doubt, and like I'm just like feeling really crummy now. Like, what was that? That's not you, babe. That is not you. That is an energy that's just floating around in the building, or maybe it came from somewhere. So you say, I send you back to your origin. I send you into the light. You are no longer in my field. Period. And then you release it. You clear it, delete, it's gone. So if you're sleeping a lot, you might be an empath. Number 5, the 5th sign that you are an empath is that you enjoy nature. And this isn't for everyone. Take all of these with a grain of salt. See what resonates for you. But this one was a big one. You are gravitated towards nature. And why is this? It's because you need grounding. It's because you need to center in your heart space. When feeling so much, it's so important that we come back to center. We come back to our heart space, and nature is a great place to do that. I point back there because that's the outside. Nature is a great place to connect, to ground, to tap into our calm energies, and to re-center. If you have ever sat by a tree and just listened to the birds chirp and watched the leaves rustle, let me tell you, that is just like the best place to be in the world, right? Is to just be calm. And there's a very specific thing in nature called the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance is the vibration that all of the earth basically vibrates at. And this is a high vibration. This is a vibration of peace, of groundedness, of calmness, of just heightened energetic frequencies. And if you are wanting to develop your psychic skills, if you are wanting to raise your frequency, the easiest way to do that is to walk in a forest, to walk amongst nature, to sit and connect with the water, to put your feet on the ground. That immediately brings you into the presence and brings you into your highest vibration, resonating with the Schumann resonance. So if you enjoy nature, you're probably an empath. Let me see if there was anything else there. Yeah, that's the 5 signs that you are an empath. Comment below which one you resonate, and comment below, did I leave a sign out? Like, what have you found? Are you an empath? What have you found that is a common theme amongst empaths that you meet? I would love to hear that, and comment below if nature soothes your soul too. Like the video, definitely check out the grounding meditation, the clearing and energy release meditation, and the definition of what is an empath. I hope you enjoyed this video. Much love to you. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, and bye for now.